Hello. I don't have a PowerPoint presentation, but I'm happy to tell you about our program. So I'm the coordinator of Career Israel. If you've spoken to other programs, we all have kind of similar names: Top Israel Interns, Career Israel. So it's difficult to know the difference between them, but there are differences. So our program is either 4.5 or 5 months long, depending on the session. It is for 21 and up, and everyone has at least 2 years of college experience. So I would say that our average age is about 23, but we have people on both sides. We'll have people who are in their 30s and 28, 25, and then a bunch of people that are on the younger side as well. But super professional group of people. Like, we really focus on our internships. We've been doing this for 15 years, almost as long as Masa. We're one of Masa's oldest, if not their oldest, partner. And we also, similarly to Masa, have a connection to the Jewish Agency. So we work with 3,700 different companies. We try and stay in touch with, obviously not all of those, but we check in often with our internship providers to make sure that the internships that we have on file are relevant for you. And we really get the best of the best. We have companies and even specific researchers with universities who will contact us as soon as they hear that they've got a potential intern, so that we can start working with them. And so the way that it works is similar to other programs. We have what Masa calls the Masa DNA. So there will be trips around the country, Hebrew classes, all sorts of events and seminars and other activities. And also included in the program costs is health insurance, housing, transportation. But the way that we do it is somewhat different. So we've got the program broken down into 2 parts, with the first part being a focus on your getting to know, live in Israel, be an Israeli. We've got trips about once a month, and really just a strong focus on interacting with Israelis. Our Hebrew classes are twice a week in the evenings, focused on speaking. This is just to really get you as part of the program. But the second part is where we really focus on having you as an alumnus of the program. So we do a lot of resume building with you. You've got a career advisor who comes to you on site visits, works with you throughout. Halfway through, will help you to put your new experience into a resume in a way that stands out. We do LinkedIn tutorials, networking events. We know that this is an increasingly virtual time, and your resume is, you are much more than the piece of paper that you write your experience on. So we want to help you to build a whole portfolio to say who you are and stand out amongst other people. The program is meant to be a trip and fun and get you to know Israel, but it is a professional experience. And if you can't be hired after your program is complete, why have you done it? So we have a very high rate of people hired within 6 months, and somewhere like 30% of our global program. We have programs in Spanish, Russian, and French as well, and English, which is super international. Small group, 15 to 20 people, Central Tel Aviv location, all living together, really getting to know each other, as well as their Israeli compatriots. But after the program, 30% of our global applicants, on average, are hired by their internships, or at least offered employment by their internships in Israel, and more than that are employed within 6 months in their home countries. So we really hope that you'll join us. We're happy to tell you all about the opportunities that are available to you. I see a question. Okay, so a typical day on the program. So your internship will be 32 hours a week. Days that are set up so that, let's say it's a day that you have the Hebrew part, because you have a lot of free time after your program. So you're going to the program. The work week is from Sunday to Thursday, which takes a bit of getting used to. You show up in the morning, you've taken the bus, you've got or you've walked, depending on how close you are, because we're very centrally located. You work a full day. It's about 9 to 5, but you can work with your, some, depending on your area, with it, like if you're working with people from abroad, you might have different hours. So maybe it will be 9 to 5, maybe it'll be different hours. Anyway, and so you're doing your internship during the day, and then in the evening, at about 7:30 to 8, no, 7 to 8:30, you will be attending, you'll go to your Hebrew classes after work along with other people from the different language programs. They will have a test, so you'll know which class you're in. You may have intermediate, may have beginners. You'll sit there for your course and learn Hebrew for a bit of time, then go back to your apartment with your other roommates. Maybe you'll want to go out in Tel Aviv, have a drink. You're super close to all restaurants and bars, or you just stay at home, cook dinner for yourself, watch some television, go to sleep, wake up in the morning and do it again. And then maybe at the end of the week, you'll have a trip where we'll go have maybe a food tour of the shuk. Oh, okay. So, or, we'll have like, we've done beach cleanups. We've done like tours of Old Jaffa. I don't know how many of you have done Taglit, but the program, and, so some of these places, some of you have done some of these things before, but we do them. Okay, sorry, I've got it. So the program, when does the program start? One of the great things about this program, it's one of 2 Masa programs that start, it has multiple start dates. So it's not just August and in January, as a lot of programs are. We have sessions August, which late August, October. We're having a session starting in tomorrow, actually. January, March, and June. So we have a lot of different options. So people who want to start at unusual times, we always have a session every few months, if that addresses your question. And we have other programs as well that either focus on intensive Hebrew, intensive Hebrew with a side of volunteering and stuff like that, to kind of cater to the needs of what people are looking for in terms of their Israel experience. Does anyone else have any questions about the program? Okay, amazing. So we would really love to have you join us again. The program is just, it's just made for the world that we live in. And if you'd like to contact me, well, I guess you can get my information from but I'll write it here. And feel free to reach out to me anytime with any questions.